because you're most clueless.
All right, I think we're live. Hey everyone, welcome to Victory Condition Gaming. My name is Doug. If this is the first time you've joined us, thank you so much for tuning in. We try to do regular board game playthroughs and reviews on our Twitch channel, and we export them to YouTube as well. I'm joined tonight by my usual co-host, Miss Sydney.
Hi!
Okay. And then tonight, I'm also, even though you cannot see her, she is here. You will be able, maybe I'll get her to, there we go.
Like
my wife is here as well.
Like
her name is Amanda. So she's playing just off camera. Tonight we're playing Isle of Monsters by Mayday Games. This is Mayday Games' latest game. It might be at retail. It's probably not. If you do not have. If you do not see this at your friendly local gaming store and it's something that you'd like to see in stock, suggest it to your friendly local gaming store and I'm sure they can get it in for you. This is a 2 to 5 player game. It says about 20 to 25 minutes. It's for ages 10 and up, but I don't think that's. I feel you could play that a little bit younger.
Could be like 8 and up.
This setup right here is for a 3-player match. You can play it 2-player by taking out one of these islands and making it half and half. There are dashboards and monster and cards for 5 players. You would just section it off so that there would be 5 sections instead of 3. The point of this game is to earn scare points, and at the end of the game, whoever has the most scare points wins.
Which are represented by these.
Those are the little scare tokens. You'll see how you earn scare tokens. As we play, basically the way that you're going to earn scare points is you're going to be getting monsters from these islands, and you're going to feed them or mature them, I guess is what they call it in the book, in the rule book, and you then you try to put on a big scary show. And
when you put that, once they're fully matured or fed, you put them in a pile over here called the scare team, but we call it the scare squad.
We call it the scare squad.
Scare squad.
All right. So what we're gonna do is it comes with a deck of cards like this. These are all monsters of various numeric values. Here, let me show you a little bit about the cards here. The cards have a scare value, a type up here in the corner, and then a type of monster that they scare, and then each of these little dots on the sides, those are various foods that you have to feed your monster before they mature, and then you can put them, we call them in your scare squad. We'll see.
Like this one.
We'll see what it actually gets called later on. We did a playthrough of this last night, and
not on camera. So don't go like, oh my gosh, I didn't see that video. I need to watch it. I can't find it. Oh my gosh, where is it? They said that they played it.
So now what we need to do is we actually need to take one card out of the deck.
Can I see it?
No, you can't see it.
Okay.
Let's put that over here. The one card goes back in the box.
That makes me sad, that one.
And then we deal 3 piles, one for each island. And we deal 6 in each pile. 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. So it depends on how many players you have. With 3 players, you deal 6. With 4 players, you deal 4. With 5 players, you deal 3 on each island. These go right here in the center, face up. These are your available monsters.
I just thought, like, I'm not trying to interrupt anything, but I thought I saw a 5.
There is not a 5 thing.
With teeth and stuff.
The way this game works is I only have available. I only have these 2 monsters that are adjacent to me available to buy.
Have these.
Yep, and then Amanda would have those 2. Also, in order to, we need to stock the islands up with food. You put 1 token, there's a bag of food tokens. You grab 1 food token for each player, and you put it in the middle of the board.
And the most fearless starts out with the bag.
So there are yellow, pink, and red food tokens, and then you put 2 food tokens on each. Or pink, sorry. Pink, blue, and yellow.
You said pink, blue, and red.
Sorry. And then you put 2 on each island.
I only can do. Right. Everybody can do everything in the middle, but I can only be adjacent to these. Mom can only do those, and Dad can only do those. Exactly. So basically, whatever your cage is in between, you can.
So on a turn, you can either take a monster and put it in your cage, one of your 3 cages, and then, or you can take a food, and then once you pass, you don't have any more actions for that round. So Sydney, would you like to go first?
Yes, please.
Okay. So Sydney, why don't you show folks how you play? So Sydney's first action is she's going to take this 8 scare monster and put it in a cage. All right. Now Amanda.
There's no specific order to do stuff. That's just what we're doing.
So on a turn, you can actually either take a monster or you can take a food. I'm actually going to take this blue one right here. That probably wasn't a good move, but that's okay.
It's cute.
Sydney, what are you going to do? So Sydney takes that pink food and gives it to her monster. Okay.
You're taking a monster. A monster.
All right. Sydney.
It's my turn. My turn.
I'm going to take a food and put it right there. All right.
It looks really boring because there's no sound or anything.
All right, and I am going to take
a monster.
This food and put it right there.
Or you could take a monster.
Okay, Sydney, your turn. What would you like to do? Okay, Amanda?
Pass.
Okay, so once somebody passes, they actually get the token bags. The token bag. And I am actually going to... I'm going to take this monster, I think, and put it in here. And then once everybody passes, the round ends.
My turn?
Yep. And now I'm going to pass because there's no other move that I want to do. Sydney, would you like to... All right. Now, Amanda's already passed. I've already passed. Sydney, what would you like to do?
I would also like to pass.
Okay. So once everybody's passed, it goes on to the mature phase. And you check and see if anybody has any monsters that they've matured, that they've fully fed. Those come off the board. Sydney is really close right here. She's only 1 food away from maturing that 8 scare monster. I am only 1 away from doing this 3 water monster. And Amanda, you've matured a monster.
I have.
Okay, no, wait.
Doesn't she get one?
Wait. So, Amanda, since you've fully fed your monster,
you put the food back in the bag.
Put the food back in the little black thing, and then that gets put in her, what we call the scare squad. That's what we call it. It's not really scare
squad. Hi-yo.
And normally, as you'll see in future rounds, there's some more mechanics that come into play. But since Amanda is the only one that has a monster that's matured, she gets 1 scare point for each of her matured monsters. But since she only has 1, that's it. All right, and now Amanda, since she passed first, resets the board. What she'll do is she will again put 3 food on the middle of the board, 1 for each player, and then 2 on each island. Oh, the sound is weird again. Let me check it out again. Let me see if I can check this. Audio.
That means saying that I can do this, but I can't do it.
Okay. Let me know if that's any better or any worse.
I can do it, but I can't do it fast like this one. It's because you're right.
And then Amanda, also has to deal 1 card up to each of the monsters. It kind of resets the monsters.
Oh my gosh, that guy scared me. That one just creeps me out.
Let's see here. Can you only take food that matches the colored little spaces on the monster card? Yes, you can only take food that colors. You can't like take any food and save it for. Let me know.
You can't savor your food.
Let me know if that is any better. Sounded fixed now. Okay, excellent. All right, so Amanda, since you passed first, you get to go first. What would you like to do?
I'm going to take this big guy here.
The scary guy. That scares me.
I am going to take this pink food right here.
For a second, I thought you grabbed blue food. I'm just like, that's not pink. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to take this yellow right there.
My turn?
Yes. I'm going to take. Okay.
Sorry, I feel like.
I'm going to take that yellow and put it right there.
Felt like it was getting really quiet, so.
It's okay. You don't need to have.
You should have musical sound effects.
All right, Amanda, what would you like to do?
No musical sound effects.
All right. Since I have 3 monsters and none of them are mature, or they're all full. There's no food that I can take. I'm going to pass, so that means that I get the bag. So I get to go first. Next round.
My turn?
Yes. All right, Sydney, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to pass.
Okay.
I will also pass.
All right, so now what we do is we check and see if we have any matured monsters. Sydney, you have matured monsters. Let's put their food back in the bag.
Victory.
Amanda, do you have any matured monsters?
I do not.
All right, I have matured monsters as well, so that one comes off the board. Now what we do is, at this point, we do a scare-off. And everybody takes a type of monster, and there's kind of a rock, paper, scissors mechanic that takes place. And since we all only have one monster right now, we all use the one monster that we have, and we try to scare each other. So 3, 2, 1, scare. Okay, so Sydney, since she has the highest scare value, she wins the scare off. So there's 3 scare points for Sydney.
Thank you.
Now, Sydney's monster also has this ability where it scares blue or water type monsters. So anybody that played a water type adjacent to her, they also get scared, and she gets a bonus point. So on this one, you get a bonus point for scaring me.
Yeah.
But since Amanda also played a land monster that scares water types, she also gets a scare point for scaring me as well. And then these just go back into our scare squad.
Basically, rock scares water, water scares fire, fire scares dirt.
Right.
Or land. I don't know.
All right, and now
what you call it.
we reset the board.
The food.
1 for each player.
With the food.
2.
No, you have 10 players. What?
2. And then we reset the monsters on here. And since I passed first, I get to go first. I'm going to actually take this 8 scare.
I had a feeling.
All right.
My turn.
The question is, so any monsters in cages can be scared, not just matured monsters. No, sorry if I didn't make that clear. Once you scare, you're scaring with matured monsters. So monsters in cages do not scare. You're basically playing you're just playing each person's matured monsters against each other.
Basically, you're giving the monster food, which is training them, and then you're training them, and then you're training them to scare other people, and then pretty soon you're just like, we're going to have a scare-off to see who has the scariest monster.
Sydney, your turn.
Okay.
I'm going to take that pink food. What would you like to do, Sydney? I am actually, no, leave it where it was. Because I'm actually going to pass because I do not need this pink, and my cages are all full.
My turn?
Yes. So Sydney's going to take that 7 scare monster and put it in her cage. So, since I passed, I get the... You're going to pass, okay.
I will pass.
All right. So now we check and see if we have any matured monsters.
I do.
I have 2 matured monsters.
I have 1 matured monster.
So these guys go into my scare squad. At least that's what we call it.
The scare
Not really.
squad.
All right. And now everybody takes their monsters, and we all take one type of monster that we want to scare with.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to take this one right here.
I'm going to take this one. This
All right.
one right here.
3, 2, 1, scare.
I win.
Sydney wins, and since we're all the same scare type, or monster type, nobody gets the scare bonus. But Sydney does get 3 for that. And since nobody else has any additional monsters, and I have 2 of another kind of monster, I actually get 1 scare point for each. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Please, 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 replant our food.
So now we're going to, oops, I grabbed too many food tokens. Let's see here. Andrew says, I like the artwork on this game. Yes, that is one aspect of this game that I will say that is really top notch. It's really fun.
And cute.
Sydney says it's really cute.
Some of them. Some of them, like that one, is creepy.
Ooh, look at that. No blue food this round.
Really?
Okay, so I am going to... I'm gonna take this. Oh, oops! We gotta reset the monsters.
He's so cute. They're so cute.
And of course, the blue ones are the ones that are up. Okay, so I am going to take this yellow 7 scare monster. All right, your turn, Sydney. I'm going to take this blue scare monster. 6 scare monster. Your turn, Sydney. Okay. I'm going to take this pink one.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Amanda.
May I please have the bag?
You can.
Which means that I pass. The test.
All right.
I will also pass.
I will also pass. So even though there is a food out here on the board that nobody took, you still leave it, and you will add 2 more to that because so sometimes there is more food available for future rounds. Now we check and see if anybody has any matured monsters.
I do.
I do.
All right. And those get added to your scare squad.
Nice.
Okay.
Scare squad.
So now we choose a type of monster that we want to scare with. Okay. 3, 2, 1, scare. We all scared with the same type again.
Yep.
Sydney wins the scare off. And now I'm going to scare. Now we choose another type. 3, 2, 1, scare. And of course, Amanda has the scare. She wins the scare off on that one because she has the A type. And then Amanda and I both scare the fire monster. So we each get a bonus point. So let's turn those 2 into a 3, and I will turn my 3 into a 3.
I really want the pattern on the back of the Isle of the Monster. I like the pattern.
No, it is a very nice pattern.
And I want it to be like a skirt or something. Now I'm going to restock the board.
Okay. Now all the blue ones are coming out. Bless you. All right. All right, so Sydney, now we have to refresh the monster stacks. Basically, the game ends once all the cards from the deck are dealt out onto the onto the island board. All right, and you get to go first, Sydney.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right, Amanda. Sydney. Sydney. You're going to pass. Okay. I cannot do anything with any of this, so I'm actually going to pass as well. So Amanda, it's your turn. Oh, Amanda just... Look at that. We got some fire monsters heading our way. Okay, so since everybody passed at this point, now we check to see if anybody's matured. Of course, I haven't. I just asked my wife. I'm just.
What? I don't get it.
Nothing.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So we pull any matured monsters into our Scare Squad stack, and now we check and see if there are any monsters that we want to scare with. All right. 3, 2, 1, scare.
I win.
Okay, so Sydney wins the scare off, and we each get a bonus point for scaring Mom's water monster.
Yeah.
All right, so that goes. Yeah, you can just put. Yeah. Now let's choose another type.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. So what is Mom's got the again?
Got 14.
She's got 14, so she wins
11.
the scare off.
The square off.
But since I scare, I get 2 points for scaring each of you.
But I'm adorable.
You are. Since blue scares fire. And now, Amanda, you have 1 card left over?
I do.
So you get 1 scare point. All right, Sydney, do you want to reset the board?
Restock the food. Restock the food. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
A lot of pink food coming out.
No, she's not helping you out with those blue
She's
ones.
not. She's not helping me out at all.
You get 1.
No, there's 1.
There's 1.
All right. Sydney, you got to... Oh, did you refresh the monster board? Okay.
That one just looks weird.
All right. Sydney, you get to go first. Okay.
Mine.
Yep.
No one is taking that away from me.
I think I'm going to take this blue one while I can.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, you would take the one that I could. The only one that I can take. All right, I'm going to take this. I'm going to hope the blue comes up next round.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yes. I am going to pass because I can't do anything. Thank you. Thank you.
What would you like to do, Sydney?
I'd like to pass as well.
All right.
So Amanda, you can play until you... And now you're passing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
So that's it. Now we check for any matured monsters.
Yeah.
Sydney has, and Amanda has one there.
I have 2.
All right.
Ooh, 2.
You do
I
have
got
2.
a 7 and a 1.
Okay, so now we add those to our scare squads.
Wait, can I sort them in my hand?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Now, are you all set? You have a color type that you want, a monster type that you want to scare with? Okay. 3, 2, 1, scare. Oh, so I have 11. Amanda wins because she has the scare off. But she...
And you scare us.
Oh, I do scare both of you. All right.
Wait, what did Sydney have? Does she scare?
No.
She scares, oh, no,
What are
that's
these?
fine.
Are these mine?
What are they?
They were right here.
Let me see.
Then,
I don't know. Let me see.
they're part of you're part of your restocking pile for the deck.
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, yep. Okay, so do we have anybody else that
Yep.
scare? 1, 2, 3, scare. Okay, so
Ooh.
Sydney wins that one. Here, why don't you hold them up so people can see? Because she has a total scare of 17, and she scares me. So she gets an extra point. Here, let's give you a 3 for those 2 singles. And then I get a point for scaring
Me.
the yellow one adjacent from me.
And I get a point.
And Amanda gets a point because hers scare wood ones.
Oh, it could be mud, too.
All right, does anybody else have a third monster?
Me.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, scare. All right, I scared this time.
And we both scare you.
You do.
And then we each get a
This
bonus
reminds me of
point
a candle.
for scaring the land monster.
I want a candle that looks like this because it looks like it would be a candle. Like of some sort.
All right. Now we reset the board.
You're gonna have fun.
Still no blues. Oh, there's a blue right there. I'll put that one right there.
You did that on purpose.
Believe me, Sydney, I wish I didn't.
You didn't what?
I didn't do that on purpose.
You wish you didn't do that on purpose?
Yes, because I need blues and no blues are coming out.
No, 2 of them came out.
All right, and now we reset the monster stacks.
Not with that, though.
Not with this, because those are mine.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, and since I got to go first, since I passed first, I'm going to take that one right there. All right, Sydney, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Everybody needs yellow. My turn?
Yes, it is. Oh, you took my yellow! Now I can't do anything. All right, I pass.
Sydney? Oh yeah, girl, that's the card.
That is the card.
You can finish that off.
Yes, you sure can. All right, Sydney, it's your turn.
Scared me. My turn?
Your turn. Your turn, Sydney.
I would like to pass.
Okay.
The test.
All right. Now we check and see if now everybody's passed. So we check and see if anybody is mature any monsters.
I have one.
I have 2.
Ooh.
They're adorable.
All right, food bag.
All right. Now we see if we can scare up a little bit of points.
Wait, I need to sort these in my hand. There we go. Okay.
Okay. We ready to scare?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, scare. All right. Sydney wins the scare off, and then Amanda actually gets 2 bonus points.
Can I trade these guys in for a 3?
Sure, why not?
No, you can't. You have to keep all those ones.
All right. So now let's grab another team of scary monsters. Let's see, what did Mom play? Mom played the land yet. So, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, scare. All right, so actually Sydney and I each get or who wins the scare off?
I've got 20.
And Sydney has 20.
So we tie.
So you tie, so in a case of a tie, you each get 1 point. So 1 point for you, 1 point for you. And then Sydney and I, since we both have land creatures, we scare the water.
Oh, can I trade these in for a 3?
You sure can. Would you like to trade your 3 in for a 3?
Of course, yes. It's lovely.
Okay.
Can I trade my 3 in for a different 3?
No. All right, so now we're down to our last kind of monsters. 3, 2, 1, scare. Okay, so Amanda wins the scare off, but I get to win because I scared my water, scared your fires. There's that.
That just sounds awkward.
All right, so now,
Scared my fire.
since I passed, there's one more round.
Yes.
There's that right there. We're putting that right there.
That guy reminds me of like a monkey that became like a hyena and a monkey, and like became like something like together.
And this is where there are no blues coming out again.
Nah.
Just one, though.
Yeah, but it's near Dad, so
Yeah. I need one, too, though.
Yeah, it's near you.
Yeah, but he's going to get to it before I will.
2 near you, Mom.
Okay, so
He
now
gets to go first.
I get to go first. I'm going to take this yellow one. There's that.
All right.
Sydney, you get to go first? Or you get to go second?
Get to go second.
Amanda? I'm going to, I think, just take this one, even though...
My turn?
Yes.
Getting the blues.
Okay. I'm going to pass. Thank you. This is the last round, so it doesn't make much difference.
I know.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Okay.
And I'm going to pass.
All right, Sydney, what would you like to do? Okay.
You want to do anything else?
Would you like to do anything else?
No.
No?
Okay.
Okay, so now we check and see if we've got any matured monsters.
Me.
Let's put our food back in the food bag.
I was stuck to my
Add it to our scare squad.
Our scare squad.
All right. Everybody have a type of monster they're going to scare with?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, scare. Okay, so I won the scare off on that one.
But I'm second.
And Sydney gets a point for scaring me. Amanda gets a point for scaring Sydney. And I get a point for scaring Amanda.
We all get points.
Everybody gets a point.
You get a point, and you get a point. Everybody gets a point.
All right, now we're going to everybody pick a type.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, scare. All right, so Amanda wins the scare off.
I'm a candle.
She gets 1 bonus point for scaring you. I get 1 point for scaring the blue, and then you get 1 point for scaring me.
Because I'm so tiny.
And now, everybody have one more type?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, scare. Alright, so Sydney wins this one. She also gets a point for scaring me. Amanda gets a point for scaring Sydney. And I get a point for scaring Amanda. So now, since all the cards have been dealt, this is triggers the end of the game. We count up all of our scare points.
I have 3 ones. Can I change it into a 3?
That's fine, sure.
Wait a second.
We count up all of our. Let's see here. Can you only take food tokens from the 2 islands adjacent to you? That's explained why you couldn't take the blue. Yes, that is correct. You can only take the monsters and the food tokens that are adjacent to you. So either they're in the center or on the 2 adjacent islands. All right, let me get my 3 here. All right, how many points? I'm going to tell you how many points I have. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 22 points for me. How many do you have, Amanda?
25.
25. Sydney, how many points do you have?
30.
30. So that would make you the Isle of Monsters champion.
Okay, we got 2nd place.
That would be Amanda. And then I would come in 3rd.
Confetti!
All right.
Imaginary confetti.
So now that you've seen the basics of Isle of Monsters, let's give our final thoughts, and let me put up Sydney and my face a little bit more so you can check us, so you can see us. Sydney, what are your thoughts on Isle of Monsters by Mayday Games?
It's cute.
It is cute.
It's fun to play, and it's like easy to learn and stuff.
Yep, I totally agree with that. It is a nice little. I think it's a nice entry point level game. I think that, of course, with Mayday Games, they make a lot of games with that are good family type tabletop games and board games. Usually, their footprints are a little bit smaller.
What do you mean their footprints?
Like, usually they take up less space, at least on some of their games. So I was really surprised when this box came in, and let me show you the size of the box. The box is fairly large, and I was surprised. I thought it would be about half the size. And technically, it probably could have been. They could have probably shrunk the pieces down some and still had about the same gameplay. The cardboard pieces are fairly sturdy.
Here, let's bend him. No, just kidding.
The cards are really nice finish. The tokens are good. These little scare point tokens are cardboard. They're heavy duty. You punch them out like normal. The food tokens are actually wooden. They're painted wood, and then
it
comes
stickers on them.
Yeah, it comes with a sheet of stickers that you can put on, which after a while the stickers might wear off. But they're all painted the same color, so that's all right.
You should have asked me to put on the stickers.
That's okay. I did. It took me a while. Simple rules, good for kiddos, absolutely. When is the release date? The release date, it should be hitting retail you should be hitting retail fairly soon. I'm not sure. I think there might be some online retailers that might have copies already, but if not, it should be hitting them fairly soon. If your friendly local gaming store does not have or is not planning on stocking it, you might want to ask them. I think it is a nice little game to start playing. Especially if you've got families, it's good. It says ages 10 and up, but I really think that it definitely could go.
Like, it could be like 8 and up, or like even 7 and up.
Yeah, I think you might even be able to get some 6-year-olds to play depending on their skill level.
Yeah.
I do think that the 2-player version of this game probably is probably not the most ideal setup. I definitely think you want to play it like 3, 4, or 5 person, which is good because most families 3, 4, 5, which is great. I think it's just a good overall tabletop game. It's not heavy. It's fun.
The artwork is cute.
The artwork is cute. I think it's great to start your gaming night off, and if you've got kids, it's definitely worth picking up. That's probably going to do it for us tonight. Do you want to add anything else? Do you see this coming to the table? I know Sydney played it. Sydney and I and Amanda played this last night for our trial run before we wanted to stream it tonight. And when I picked Sydney up after school or after I got out of work, Sydney says, "Dad, are we going to play Isle of Monsters again?" So it is something that she was really looking forward to, which is nice to see. And I think she really enjoys this game, which is nice. And then Mayday, like I said, Mayday Games does a good job of putting out family fun board games.
I feel like I should add something, but I don't know what I should add.
That's okay. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. If you like this video, you like this rundown, feel free to give us a like if you're watching this on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. If you haven't followed, or if you are watching this live on Twitch, and please feel free to hit that follow button. We really appreciate that. We really like doing this. Showing off the various board games to the gaming community. Tomorrow night we will be back. We will be showcasing Hero Realms by White Wizard Games. We'll see how that stacks up to the ever popular Star Realms. And Kent will be on tomorrow night. So that's going to do it, I think. You want to add one more thing? POL just joined us. Hello, POL. Sorry you're kind of coming in late. We just finished our wrap through, our playthrough of, bless you, of Isle of Monsters by Mayday Games. All right, so that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Doug.
And I'm Sydney.
And then the mystery lady that you cannot see, but you can see her hands. That's Amanda.
Hands.
She's my wife. She doesn't like to
put your hands like that.
To be on camera. But we want to thank everybody for watching and tuning into Victory Condition Gaming, because
winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table.
That's right. All right, folks. We'll see you in the next stream or the next video.